Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. Missing a routine checkup might seem harmless, but those small gaps in care add up over time. Studies show people who stay on top of preventive care live longer with fewer health complications. The problem? Busy lives make it easy to forget appointments that aren't urgent until they become urgent. This video breaks down a simple system to track annual doctor visits without stress. You'll get practical tips to stay organized, from digital reminders to old-school calendars, so nothing slips through the cracks. Think of it as a longevity hack that takes minutes to set up but pays off for decades. Why routine doctor appointments matter for longevity. Skipping your annual checkup might not feel like a big deal until it is. Those routine visits are more than just a box to check. They're your frontline defense against health problems that creep up silently. Catching issues early or preventing them altogether can mean the difference between a long, active life and a shorter one riddled with complications. Let's break down why consistency with these appointments pays off. Early detection of health issues. Many serious conditions don't announce themselves with obvious symptoms. High blood pressure, diabetes, and even early-stage cancer often fly under the radar until they've done significant damage. Routine screenings act like a spotlight, revealing problems while they're still manageable. High blood pressure. Nearly half of adults with hypertension don't know they have it. A simple blood pressure check during a physical can catch it before it harms your heart or kidneys. Diabetes. Early detection through blood tests can prevent nerve damage, vision loss, and cardiovascular disease. Cancer. Screenings like mammograms or colonoscopies find abnormal cells early when treatment is most effective. For example, colorectal cancer caught at stage 1 has a 90% survival rate. Waiting for symptoms to appear often means catching the problem too late. A 10-minute blood test or a quick scan could add years to your life. Preventive care and vaccinations. Your doctor isn't just there to fix problems, they help you avoid them altogether. Vaccines, lifestyle tweaks, and baseline health metrics all play a role in keeping you out of the emergency room. Vaccinations aren't just for kids. Flu shots lower hospitalization risks by 40% in adults. Shingles vaccines cut your risk of painful complications by 90%. Even tetanus boosters every decade matter, because who wants lockjaw? Preventive advice sticks, too. A quick chat about diet, exercise, or sleep habits can steer you away from chronic diseases. For example, a single session on smoking cessation doubles your chances of quitting successfully. Blood work revealing high cholesterol might inspire dietary changes that prevent a future heart attack. This isn't guesswork. Studies show people who attend regular checkups have 19% lower odds of premature death. That's the power of showing up. Common barriers to keeping up with appointments. Even with the best intentions, life gets in the way. Missing a doctor's appointment might seem like a small slip, but the reasons behind it often point to bigger challenges. Whether it's a packed schedule or simply forgetting, these barriers can quietly chip away at your long-term health. Here's what gets in the way, and why it happens more often than you'd think. Forgetfulness and lack of organization. Our brains aren't built to remember everything. Without a system, appointments fade into the background noise of daily life. You might scribble a date on a sticky note, only to lose it under a pile of mail. Or you tell yourself you'll remember, only to realize too late that the appointment was yesterday. The problem isn't just memory, it's how we handle information. Consider these common pitfalls. No central tracking method. Relying on your brain alone guarantees slips. Without a calendar, digital or paper, appointments compete with grocery lists and work deadlines. Overconfidence in memory. Thinking, "I'll remember this one," works until it doesn't. Even important appointments get buried under more urgent tasks. Mental overload. The average adult juggles dozens of responsibilities. A checkup scheduled months in advance doesn't stand a chance against today's to-do list. Missed appointments aren't careless. They're a sign that our brains need backup. Time management challenges. Being busy isn't an excuse, it's a reality. Work, family, and personal commitments leave little room for routine health visits. When you're stretched thin, an annual checkup feels less urgent than a looming deadline or a childcare conflict. Here's how time mismanagement trips people up. Prioritizing the immediate. A sore knee today beats a blood test 6 months from now. Humans are wired to focus on what's right in front of them. Infrequent scheduling. Annual appointments are easy to overlook because they happen so rarely. Unlike weekly meetings, they don't build habits. Logistical hurdles. Taking time off work, arranging transportation, or finding childcare adds friction. Even a 30-minute visit can feel like a half-day project. The irony? People who skip appointments for time reasons often end up spending more time later, dealing with advanced health issues that could have been caught early. The key is making health appointments non-negotiable, not optional. We've covered why checkups matter and what you might be missing without them. But now, let's talk about real strategies to stay consistent. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.